And we should be live.
Alright. Hello everyone.
Just a moment.
It will be just a moment here as we see if we are in fact live here.
Yep, we're live.
I apologize that the cat in my face here may make it a little bit more difficult to hear me, along with the very loud purring from her. Thank you for
I shall take this noble
taking
sacrifice.
her off my hands. So, as of last time, we wound up setting up a poll to see if anyone would be interested in taking a different route split than the one we were already doing. We haven't really gotten any responses for that here, so we're going to be just sticking with this same route split here for now. Which means we're going to stick with the UN and get to meet some very interesting characters today. Along with quite a few we will be using a fair bit.
So we're going to get both the Zbungle and the Walker Gallier, right?
Yes.
Why?
Because they were both still used.
Okay.
Yeah. It's, you know, the grand old tradition of mech series of when your protagonist has his starting unit that he doesn't use anymore, he just passes it down to someone else. It's, you know, pretty good, right? Right?
In Zbungle's case, I think not.
Anyways, so, for those who were not here to catch up last time, what happened was this. So, upon receiving a tip from I'm Liard, never a trustworthy name, they went off to the small country of Lemnisha in the Pacific, which was rumored to be the main base of the World Liberation Front.
The only truthful thing he said.
Yes, and that was indeed true. The World Liberation Front was hiding out there, and they were swiftly and thoroughly crushed. However, at the same time, the Princess of Lemnisha, Siene Regis, along with the head of the Axion Corporation, Carlos Axion Jr., and I'm Liard, put into action their secret plan, Project Uzume. What this thing wound up doing was... Hello!
Hello.
What this wound up doing was basically turning this country into a giant crater in the ground. That was not what it was supposed to do with what they had been led to do, but with what I had told them, but What it wound up doing was summoning a being that looked like a really burly guy, and was in fact the King of Destruction, or so he was titled. He's the ruler of dimensional beasts, incredibly powerful, and even fighting with everyone at once, Zexus was barely able to lay a scratch on him. But he just wound up leaving, as he felt there was no interest in fighting them anymore. They're too weak. That did not go well. So, as a result of this, Zexus has decided to split into 3 groups. We have pretty much all of the super robots, who have decided to stick together, head back to Japan, and are now on a survey of the Dark Continent. We have Celestial Being, the Macross Fleet, and the Dan Cougar Nova, who have headed out to space. And we have the Black Knights, Chirico, and Wing Gundams, who've all headed back to Area 11 to try and free it from Britannia. Upon heading out to the Dark Continent, Zexus wound up encountering another weird robot being piloted by a group of preteens. This is the Zambot 3. It appeared out of the middle of nowhere, caught up in some sort of dimensional tremor, and they have no clue what on earth is going on. So, for now, they're just tagging along with us to see if they can make heads or tails of what's happened. And that's kind of where we cut off. So, it's time to pick up a lot more interesting characters from the first game. The northern part of the Dark Continent. Gecko Go's Bridge. I see. So we have a visitor from a parallel world? Or at the very least, someone who's come from a parallel world. I mean, you know, it's hard to say. Let's see, and I did mark down their names this time. Kape Jin, Uchita Kamie, Keiko Kamakita. They appear to have come from another world, at least. Although, I mean, who can really tell? They at the very least know a group of the Gecko Go that is different from the ones we have here. Their robot, the Zambot 3, He was apparently a part of an organization known as Zuth on that world that fought against the enemies of humanity. Zuth? They're also a member of that group? They're also, you said? Let's see. You see, the people who headed out to space and those operating in other regions have also reported people claiming to be members of a group known as Zuth appearing. So are you meaning to imply that during the Calamity Verse, our world and theirs were temporarily linked? Well, considering the number of cases that are appearing here, that would be the most likely answer. In one bit of luck, the members of Zuth don't appear to have any ill will towards us, and they're willing to help us out even. Let's see. If we're to take the words that Kape and the others told us at face value, they fought for the sake of both the world and the sake of all humanity to defeat those who would do evil. So far as I've heard from you, those Zambot 3's pilots don't seem to be dangerous people. Yes. There would... throat. Pollen is very high around here. Yes. Yes, I don't see any problems with that. Let's see. As a result of the continued dimensional quakes, it's possible that more of their fellow companions might have been dragged along to the Dark Continent. While Zexus is out there on your survey, please continue to rescue any people who've been transported over. Understood. In addition, I've sent a resupply unit out there to help you out. You ought to meet up with them. A resupply unit? I thought we had plenty of supplies. I'll explain a little bit about that here. Someone who was a little bit strong-willed about it pushed me into sending some extra stuff. Huh? Hanger. Sounds like your world's had it pretty rough as well, huh? Hi, Paloma. Bye, Paloma. Oh well, kitten. Well, I mean, your world's here's had about 20 years since that great dimensional collapse occurred, so things have calmed down quite a bit, but in our world, it's only been a single year since it happened. Let's see. Yeah. In addition to all of the political and economic instability going on there, aliens from another world and enemies of humanity started cropping up one after another. It was really crazy. But, starting with this Kape Jin, the members of Zuth brought peace back to the world! You're pretty impressive, both you and your Zambot. Of course. But isn't your Trider just as cool? Haha. Huh? See. You're acting pretty grown up about this. Well, after all, we've got to get a lot stronger here. In order to fight those dimensional beast whatchamacallit things? Yeah, that's it. We've got to beat up their boss here. And besides, we've got a lot more things we're going to need to fight off. Is that so? I don't really know what's going on, but I'll cheer you on, Wada. Thanks, Kape. It looks like those two are getting along well. Well, Kape is a pretty good-hearted and pure idiot, and he seems to be getting along with that young president guy. I mean, regardless of whether he calls himself president or not, he's still just a brat like us. By the way, you said that in the members of Zuth there was also a Gecko Go over there? It wasn't just Old Man Holland and the others. There was a lot of other ladies and guys that we knew there as well. Let's see. amongst them there were a couple of people that looked like people we knew. Yeah, there were people. Some of the people you have look like the people we know. Their names are the same and their faces are the same, but their personalities are completely different. It was a real shock. There were people you recognized other than just Renton? And who would that be? That's... No! Don't, Kape! You can't talk about that! Did you forget what Setsuko told us? And who's that Setsuko person? She was a member of Zuth. Let's see. Although we wound up losing her in the fight there. She wound up disappearing or something. No, she wound up losing a lot of precious people to her during the fighting. But after that, some of her friends who were supposed to have died in the fight wound up showing up from another world. Let's see. So, the me that you guys know, and the me that's here today, it's like that? Yeah, there was a lot of different stuff. But that Miss Setsuko wound up forming a new team with those guys from another world. At that time, we all decided, if by some possible chance we wound up meeting people we recognized from a parallel world, we wouldn't go about comparing them to the people that we already knew. Oh yeah, there was something like that, right? Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't feel too good to be compared to yourself from another world. As a quick note here, there was both a Getter team and a Mazinger team in the original Z, so completely different Koji, Ryoma,
I imagine younger
Hayato.
Ryoma and Hayato.
No, they haven't gotten the chance to grow old yet. You don't get Old Man Hayato until the sequel.
No, I mean, I imagine in Z it was the old series versions.
Yes, it was the one that gives you the Getter Dragon, so.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Cat. I have a lap full of cat, not sure how much she'll decide. Well, we've got the ears at least. It's something. Yeah. Yeah! I'm sure that me in that other world has had so many things happen to him I don't want to know about. And so we're gonna have to pass on talking to you about your other selves. It's nice. Big Bro Ren and Big Sis Erica, it's nice to meet you again. Yeah. We're the ones who should be saying that. Come to think about it, what happened to Holland? That guy seemed like he was taking quite an interest in Kappe and the others. As always, he's having a meeting with the rest of his companions. Those guys. Just how secretive they intend to be. Yeah. You trying to interfere with him, Ryoma? But come on, isn't making up after a fight the way a man should be? I've got no intention of doing something like that. But somehow, I just don't like that Holland guy. There's something wrong with his eyes. Yeah. Has your sense as a wild beast picked up on something?
Who is?
I do not remember his name. But yes, this is one of the professors from Getter Robo.
Okay.
Let's see if we can quickly find...
I'm just looking at the TV tropes page for Orgus, since that's going to be either this session or next session.
No, yes. Let's quickly see here if we can find the professor name.
It's ludicrous.
Professor Shikishima. That is his name. Old Man Shikishima? Why the hell are you here? This dark continent truly is glorious, isn't it? I can smell the scent of battle rising from all around. Quickly mark that down. Professor Shikishima. Get her Robo. And to top it off, the appearance of that Imperium thing. My scientist's blood is boiling. You look so very very ominous. Shouldn't you be calling yourself a mad scientist, though? What are you saying? After all, I'm the one who's been offering his own body as a sacrifice for my experiments on human remodeling. Professor Shikishima, even if you say something like... Since you're saying like that, you're just validating what Hayato's saying. Oh, Michiru's here as well? It's been a while, Ryoma, Hayato, Musashi. Is this a friend of yours, Ryoma? Yeah. This is a member of Old Man Saotome's research staff. We'll introduce them. This is Professor Shikishima and Saotome Michiru. I'm Shikishima. I'm making sure to enjoy this rotten world of ours. I've heard plenty about Zexus from Hayato and the others. It's nice to meet you. Professor Michiru! I've brought the materials. Do you want me to leave them here? Who are you? Haven't seen you around before. I'm Kurama Benkei, the resupply chief of the Getter team. Hi, Benkei. You won't be important at all.
Not for now, anyway.
And so you're the new... So you also got dragged into this by Old Man Saotome? I guess you guys are the same, huh? Although I'm just here as a backup member in case something does happen to the rest of you. This guy. Hey, come on, don't say unlucky things like that. I'm sorry, senpai. Let's see. I'll just go ahead and take care of stuff around here. Yet another guy Old Man Saotome, Professor Saotome chose. I hope you're prepared for what's happening. By the way, why'd you come out here, old man? Don't tell me you came out here just for sightseeing. Oh, what are you saying? You guys left immediately. We weren't even able to perform maintenance on the Getter. So that's why I came all the way out here to meet you guys. Is that so? Haha, sorry I had to come all this way, Professor. And I've got a message for you as well from the research lab. What? I'll go ahead and send this off to you. Professor Saotome is waiting for you. It's been a while. Ryoma, Hayato, Musashi. What is it, Gramps? Are you all going to be fighting that Imperium thing? Is there something you want to say? Very well. So it does seem as though... Oh, you've learned how foolish and powerless you truly are. You damn Gramps! See, don't tell me you said, Shikishima, all this way out here just to laugh at us. There's something I want to ask. What is it that you all are going to do from here on? Isn't that obvious? Those eyes of yours, you still haven't given up, have you? If that's so, all you need to do is draw forth the true power of the Getter. If you can do that, no one shall stand in your path. Even if you don't tell us that, we already know it. No, you don't understand at all. As you are right now, you haven't even been able to draw out half of its power. What? Let's see. I've sent Professor Shikishima along with you to update the Getter machines and separation and recombining sequence. As a result of that, they ought to have been shortened by about 0.2 seconds. See? Before I die, be sure that you'll be able to make use of that. Just you watch, Gramps. We'll make sure to make full use of the updated Getter. Well put, Ryoma. When that day comes that you're able to fully master it, I'll be sure to prepare a new Getter for you. At the very least, I pray that shall happen within the next 3 years. If we have to wait 3 years, I'm sure you'll kick the bucket first. Ah, is that so? I refuse to die until I perfect my research on the Getter rays. Farewell, Ryoma. Don't you lose now. You damn Gramps! And that's how it always is when you two meet, isn't it? He merely may have been serious when he was telling us to destroy the world earlier, wasn't he? Let's see. Although it's not as if we can treat it like an unaffiliated matter since we got dragged into this. So that was the top researcher on Getter rays, Saotome. Professor Saotome? Incredible. He seems like he snapped in a completely different way than my Gramps did. So that's the guy who was able to assemble the Getter team? Yes. Even though he acts like that, my father places quite a high value on Ryoma and the others. I can't believe it. I can't believe that crazy old man's daughter is such a beauty. Hey, Aoyama! Oh, dear. If you even think about laying a hand on Michiru, I'll never let you get away with it. I mean, come on. With such a crazy dad, there's no way I'd think of doing anything like that. Don't worry. I'll be sure to take care of things first. Ryoma? Even though he may talk like that, Ryoma really trusts the professor. Don't say anything unnecessary, Hayato. Hey, just point your fighting spirit at someone else instead, okay? Let's see. So why don't we just, next time we're getting together, we'll be sure to show the professor who's boss. Professor Shikishima's remodeling is almost finished here. Hayato, Musashi, let's go! Oh, in order to carry out those tests, we're gonna do some special training. Nice guts there, Ryoma. I guess this is all because the professor fired him up, huh? Let's see. Hey, we've got a report from Crow who went off there. Let's see. Apparently he's detected a fight breaking out about 50 kilometers to the southwest. Imperium? Or is it the Beastmen? It doesn't matter which it is. We still need to beat him down, right? Perfect timing. We'll be able to take the Getter there and test it out. Chapter 25. A Far-Off World.
Is it the most iconic attack or the second most iconic attack? Do you think?
Dunno.
More or less than the Stoner Sunshine?
Less, but... Ah! What's up with this? We were chasing after Timp and suddenly got wrapped up in a dimensional quake. And when I thought we'd showed up in an unknown place, we suddenly got shot at out of the blue? Hey, look at that, Jiron! Is it that Gainer and the others? Hey, it is. So they got flung here as well? Gain? That's Gain over there, right? Let's see. I thought we got split up after the battle with the executors, so why are you here? I don't know. If you're to say that, then what about us? Let's see. Kinner and I were supposed to be working on class there. And why am I stuck with Sarah here in a panther again? And I was supposed to be watching over the city, so why am I in the King Gainer? Don't tell me. I mean, I got caught up in a dimensional rift while I was on patrol. But even Cynthia's here. Wasn't she supposed to be guarding the country? And me. Wasn't my Dominator sealed away? So you're saying that Dimensional Quake was special somehow? I heard that Comet and the others had appeared somewhere around here and sent off a squad to track them down. But found some unexpected prey here. Hey, bro! Oh, looks like there's no point in trying to contact those face-shaped machines. Even if you don't tell me I know that sort of thing. How about it, bro? Oh, for now at least, let's forget about our grudges and help out a little bit. Me and you? Don't make me laugh! Jiren, since we don't know what's going on, we can't afford to make more enemies. Ah, Got no choice. Tim, today's a special exception. Hey, let me just say it, but I hate it too. Let's see. If you nosed brats get in my way, I'll be sure to shoot you from behind. Shut it! We really shouldn't have tried allying with you. Please calm down, Jiren. Since we don't know how strong they are, we need all the fighting force we can get. Do you really want to die here? I didn't mean to. If that's so, then we just need to fight. Alright, Gainer. Yeah. I don't know where this is or who we're fighting, but we won't lose. That's the way to go, Cynthia. Sarah, you're the ace of the Gari squad. Barrow and I will follow you. Yes, leave the front lines to me. Since come to this, I'll help out too, Sarah. Let's see. I may not be the best, but I'll be sure to keep your attack steady. Let's go. Oh, are all the sand rats ready? Yeah. We've got the galleons. We'll back up the galleon and the Zabungle. Shit. I thought we'd been flung off to another world, but to instantly get thrown into battle? That's harsh. How interesting. Seems like they're all ready to fight as well. Alright, let's go. No matter where this is, we'll be sure to survive. Let's go, King Gainer. Destroy Viral. Don't let anyone die. His start point is clear everything out but Viral in 3 turns and then kill him. So we have a lot of new units to check out. We have the Walker Gallier from Zabungle.
Is that a gun or a missile?
Yes. He has Prevail level 7, +3 will from turn 2 on, support attack level 2. Has Guts, Accelerate, and Instinct.
That is an odd number of SP.
Yeah. Plus Subpilot with Luck, Focus, and Flash. It's doofy looking.
It's great on land.
It actually has an S on land. Yes, I had not noticed that before. But sea on versus sky, so anything flying is absolute crap.
So he's one of the few times where
So, he has a specialized rifle, tackle, boomerang idiom, or something like that, bazooka, Sandrat squad attack, and Walker Gallier full power.
That chews through a lot of energy.
Yes, it does, but he doesn't have anything else that uses energy except the tackle. Then we have the title mech of Zabungle, of Bluegale Zabungle. The Zabungle!
Actually looks okay.
Has Vigor and Luck, Command Aura level 1, Support Attack level 2, Prevail level 5.
Exactly the same.
Yep. Has Tackle, Rifle, 4-shot missile launcher, Sandrat squad attack, and Zabungle full power. Zabungle. And
Only gonna see it here.
And here we have the Black Alley. This is Timp Sharon. Don't get used to him, he's just a temporary hand. Has Tackle, Rifle, Black Alley full power.
Huh, ammo based.
Really?
Yeah, both are ammo based.
Okay. Well,
And
it's because he's
20
temporary. Then we have the King Gainer units.
The Dominator.
We have Cynthia and the Dominator. Looks so weird. It's a shape-shifting unit.
How much further on is this than King Gainer?
It's after the end. Yes, has Oversense level 4, Gamer skill, and Attack Again, which allows her to, if her skill is over 20 higher than an enemy's, support attack with herself. Has the Photon Mat Barrier and the Overskill, which is different for everyone. Has Tackle, Photon Mat, and Overskill Attack. We have the Panther, which is going to be very helpful here. It's a tiny little mech. Has Oversense level 2, Will Up on hit, Support Defense level 2. Hey, she's got Cheer. Also has a Subpilot, but not important. Yes, it's a repair unit.
Oh, nice.
It's a tiny repair unit, which is really not good at combat at all. Has Tackle, 60mm head gun, BB, whatever that's supposed to mean here, which inflicts accuracy down, and Gully Squad Attack, which also inflicts accuracy down.
It at least looks better than EVA Unit 0.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad, but it's, kind of weak.
No,
and then
I mean,
we have...
the stat weapon-wise still
Weapon-wise,
seems better.
yes, it's better than EVA Unit 0 and Z3. Has more options. And then we have the Emperanza here, piloted by Gain Bijou. He's got Oversense level 3, Hit and Away, Support Attack level 3, Instinct, Range Boost, Focus, Photon Mat and Overskill. He has 76mm sniping, Brunhild's Arm, Black Southern Cross, which is his character's nickname, and Black Hole.
Is that the same arm off the Gachiko?
Yes, that is
Still.
the arm that is on his Gachiko. This is, I believe, what it came from. And then we have the King Gainer.
Which is definitely going to get used.
Yes. Has Oversense level 4, Gamer unique skill, and blocking. Skills he has are Focus, Spirit, Accelerate, and Instinct. Has Photon Mat and Overskill. Chain Gun Shooting, Chain Gun Slashing, Overfreeze Bullet, Overfreeze.
Nice.
So yep, good luck. You've got a lot of enemies.
Well, hopefully I'll get reinforcements next turn.
At some point. Did you just go down there and start fighting?
Yeah.
Let's see. It'll be hard for Old Man Cottesett alone, but he can keep the Iron Gear moving. I need to hurry up and beat these guys quickly and get back to my original world. This is Elchi Cargo, the original / second owner of the Iron Gear Fortress, and the person whose father owned the Zabungle before the protagonist stole it from her. She actually helped them steal it.
Okay.
Yeah. And all of the Zabungle animations are kind of doofy looking because it is a doofy series.
My favorite thing I saw about the Orgus. Everything about the Orgus is missiles. Every
Cool.
single weapon it has is missiles. Its handgun fires missiles.
Yeah. In addition, as just a weird note, I really have no idea what on earth the Zabungle units are. Are they super robots? Are they real robots?
They're trash.
They're
They're like
actually,
the Boss Boro, Ben.
they're actually powered by gasoline.
I think they're on par with the Boss Boro.
Maybe. Jiren, enemies are coming! They've got huge faces! I don't know where this is or who we're fighting, but I'll fight on so we can survive! Everyone, follow Jiren! Yeah! There's no way I'll die somewhere like this! We'll go out of this full force!
Why does everyone have such glassy eyes?
Because that is the art style of Zabungle. We've done everything we can to survive this far, so we'll keep on surviving!
Also, apparently Zabungle has units... Not Zabungle. Orcus has units that are even more explosive than scope dogs.
Oh no.
As in, if they so much as brush legs with each other, they will explode multiple times.
Oh no. Also, in addition, since you may have gotten a slight glimpse of it, Zabungle mechs are piloted with steering wheels.
Somehow.
Car steering wheels. The Zabungle is actually a transforming mech.
I assume it can't in the...
What?
Oh!
Yes.
It's that.
Yes, she has the ability to support attack with herself.
I was just trying to determine if that was...
Ha ha ha! Dominator! It's been way too long since I've piloted you. I don't know why you're here. But since we're here, I'm gonna enjoy this fight. You and I are together, there's no one we can't beat.
I assume the Orcus can transform,
Yes.
but can't do 3 out of its 4 transformations.
No. It only has one.
That's a shame.
But yes. Just pick him up and slam him into the ground.
Due to the fact that it, the Orgus has 4 transformations. 5?
Attack again.
It has its standard mode.
Mm-hmm.
It has fighter plane mode. It has Gerwalk mode, basically. fighter mode with legs extended for more missiles, and tank mode.
I was gonna say, it's just always more missiles, isn't it?
The last one's a tank, with even more missiles available.
Please remember that all of the King Gainer units have very low HP.
I think I put that on there. Yeah.
Back to the Zebungle. Missile launcher? Missile launcher. Hayate no yo ni zabunguru, zabunguru. Yeah, just rips a missile launcher right out of the ground. Because why not? It's Zebungle. It doesn't care about things like that. It's even more blatant about it than most mechs. Overfreeze bullet.
Sure.
Alright. Gainer! Here. I'm trusting my life to you. Since I've heard that, I'll have to try my best. I'm not gonna just afford to die. I'm not just gonna die here. Be sure to show me your strength, King Gainer!
I have no idea who that is.
That is the Duke's daughter or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw about that.
Yes, so, yeah, part of the early story... Gunblade. Crazy design. And as I mentioned, it takes place in Siberia, so ice is everywhere. So anyways, yeah, part of what they do in the first episode of King Gainer is they wind up, as a part of their plan to leave the Dome City and take a part of the Dome City with them, they wind up kidnapping the Duke's daughter. Sort of.
Voluntarily.
Yes, they wind up accidentally cutting away into the Duke's daughter's room with the King Gainer. And then the guy whose job... And then Gain, whose job it is to, facilitate this leaving the Dome City, just, starts acting the role of a perfect gentleman, we're going out to the festival here. Shall we escort the young lady? And she's just like, yeah, do it, and just happily goes along with them. And attracts to her pets shh, be quiet, we're being kidnapped! Yes. Hey, Beastmen! This'll be the end of your running rampant. Look at that, bro! Hey, look. Those gunmen that are being attacked by the Beastmen. I haven't seen that type before. What do we do, kitten? Is it obvious? We're Beastman hunters, the Black Siblings! So I guess we'll be saving those gunmen, huh? Yeah! Hey, you weird gunman over there! Can you hear us? This guy, who the hell do you think you are? What? Hey, and you spiky guy! What do you think you're saying about people's faces? What's with you? You're trying to complain with me? Bro. Those people are trying to say that your face is weird, is what I think. What's with that? How are you able to tell something like that? Don't tell me. These people... Is this your first time to this continent? Continent? Not just continent. We don't even know what world we're in here. Some sort of space-time distortion thingy? What's with that? Let's see. Yeah, it's that thing like that ringing in your ears that has the weird stuff fracturing in the sky, right? So those guys fell from the sky? At any rate, we'll back you up. Since the Beastmen are hunting down humans, we can't leave this alone. Beastmen? So those are, boars and things riding those? What's with that weird thing? There are things like that in this world? That's nothing to laugh about, Cynthia. We're being attacked by them right now. At any rate, we need to clear them up first. Sorry, but lend us a hand. Understood. I'm Daka from Littner Village. I'm Kitten, leader of the Black Siblings. I'm his sister Keo. I'm Kinon. Nice to meet you. I'm Carol. Oh. Oh, back up, bro, with the Kelgan. The Kelgan. I'm the Black Southern Cross, Game Bijo. Woo! See, I feel a surprised refinement from his beast-like exterior. Even though we're black, that guy's way... Even though we're both the same... have the title of black, that guy seems way cooler than you, bro. You guys... Whose side are you taking here? We'll go ahead and introduce everyone else after everything's finished. I'm counting on you. Alright, let's go, Deaka. We'll show them the power of a Beastman Hunter. Even though we're humans, we've also got our own gunmen. Don't think you'll be able to take us out forever.
Oh, you do have Excel.
That he does.
And Instinct. Nice.
Yes, we now have the King Kitten.
Ugh.
Guts, Spirit, Wall, and Lock On.
And...
the Kaiser. Tackle, Kitten Stinger, King Kitten DX. And that just has Tackle and Cannon.
I believe... Yeah, I have Spike Spiegel on my t-shirt.
Let's see. My shirt here is a joke that really doesn't work in Japanese, despite the fact it's written in Japanese. It is what would be in America the original white and green Power Rangers faces mixed together, since in America they were the same person. In Japan, they weren't even the same series. But hey, it looks kind of cool. Got it from just a grab bag of t-shirts. But yep.
I really need to get back to watching Cowboy Bebop.
Yep. The Black Alley. Come on! After getting chased down by that round-nosed guy, I got flung somewhere like this? That guy really is a plague upon me.
Is this thing literally the Zabungle with, like, 2 differences?
I have no idea, but he is the main villain of Zabungle. With a question mark. And he really likes kicking mechs in. That is how the main character of Zabungle's father died, and I know it's supposed to be a tragic scene, but I can't help but laugh every time I see it. The slow motion kicking a mech's chest in, and it just explodes in slow motion. As the protagonist screams, "No!" It's horribly done.
I'm not even
They did a bad job of putting the animation together for it.
Oh, hey.
Sandrat Squad Attack.
That's a name.
So to basically explain that there.
No game sounds?
No game sounds? Interesting. I'm surprised by that.
Huh. Alright, give me a minute to try and fix that.
Alright. We'll see if we can get that packaged back up.
Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. It's because of the way your headphones were acting.
Alright, so while we're quickly getting this fixed up here, I'll go ahead and just give slight explanations of the 2 series we have going here. And do let us know if that's fixed things it may have.
Yep.
Alright, so yes. So the 2 new series we have here.
Yeah, sorry about that. We had a technical snafu beforehand.
Yes. So yes. Zabungle, which has these 3 weird things in the center of the screen at the moment, is a series about a weird world in which all crimes have an expiration date of 3 days.
What?
Yes!
I don't know anything about Zabungle other than its opening.
So, yeah, basically, after 3 days, any crime you've committed is completely ignored. Except for the main character, who says he's going to keep on hunting down the guy who murdered his dad despite the fact it's been more than 3 days, and everyone is in absolute outrage and shock over this. It's quite a thing. And so he steals a mech in order to try and take out the guy who killed his dad.
Okay.
Yeah. And everyone bungles their way through everything.
Yoshiyuki Tomino.
Yep. Even though I've seen how crazy these dimensional quakes are many times before, I would never have thought I'd get dragged into one of them. but the way this is way too unnatural. We were all gathered together here. What sort of purpose could there be?
I'd love to see someone go to the Comic-Con panel with Yoshiyuki Tomino just to ask him, what's up with Zebungle?
It's a good question, yes. I love all the rainbows that the Gainer mechs leave behind.
Did you really use this suit at all?
No, the only one I really used was the King Gainer.
Okay, no way, because sniper.
Yep, because he's a sniper. Why not have the Dominator move up?
No, excel, but hey, focus on instinct. That was about nice.
Just tackle it, that'll be fine. That's not really a tackle, but sure.
I guess.
Good enough. I mean, telekinetically slamming.
Oh,
and
there
hey,
we go.
Zexus has arrived. You get 7 units.
Mazinger, go. Aphrodite Alpha's probably a good one. Gurren Lagann, you.
Dygard.
Trider, Dygard.
And you get 1 more.
Nirvash or the Devilfish. It's not a serious show.
Zebungle is not particularly a serious show.
Yoshiyuki Tomino does do comedies, or did do comedies.
Yes, this is the Yoshiyuki Tomino that gave us Overman King Gainer, not the Yoshiyuki Tomino that gave us Space Runaway Idion, or anything like that. So, yes, it is far more of a comedy than a, serious series, at least with the episodes of it I saw, as I watched the first couple.
Sure. Zambot, go.
But yes. And so, yeah. I mean, the protagonist of the series starts off the series by meeting a group of preteen, thieves in the middle of a desert, saving them by ripping a gun off something, blowing up a mech, and then just sort of keeling over in the middle of the desert, because he's been walking for like 5 days without food or water.
You know, I'm willing to bet that my anime list doesn't list it as comedy because no one's bothered to watch it.
Probably, but it's a thing. Yes. Hey, aren't those people over there Jiron and the other? Jiron and Gainer and the others? Kape! There. Uchita and Keiko with you? You guys got dragged here as well? Are those also members of Zuth? Hey, Holland! Has your child been born yet? Renton, you're there too? There's a lot of stuff we'll have to explain. We need to deal with this situation first. We need to help. Zexus and the rest will help us out here. Alright, you guys. You're Kape's friends, huh? Since the great Kamina's come here, we'll clear things up in an instant. Hey, Kamina! What do you think you're doing trying to steal the spotlight? Those are the Black siblings? Are Yoko and Liro in there as well? Daka! You're Daka, right? What are you doing on that gunman? Yep. Can I decide to do the same thing as Kamina and steal some gunmen for ourselves?
I don't even know how to respond to that, quite frankly.
I can only wonder. Yep. You can only wonder what types of genre they have in Japan that we don't particularly have tags or things for as standard, but yeah. Overpowered protagonist, perhaps? That happens so often with isekais and the like.
I was gonna say, isekai's almost a tag now.
Isn't it?
It depends where you are.
Yep. But yes. With this, you are the only one with a huge face around here. Alright, those guys. So they're fighting against the Beastman as well. That's cool. Looks like Kamina and Simone have been changing this world, changing this continent even more than I'd thought. Alright, Wata. Let's show them our special skill. Alright, Kape. We'll show them off our special training. Those kids, when on earth did they come up with something like that? It's a combination that transcends worlds, huh? I'll have to see this.
Oh dear, I'm gonna have to try and use it.
You've come, Kamina! You're a real chief of those beasts, huh? I've been waiting for this day. Here. Along with the helmet you stole from my guild, I shall reclaim my honor. My mech has been upgraded into the Enkidu. Ooh, I shall take out your Gurren Lagann. If you think you can do it, then just you try. Here. I'll never run or hide. Well said. Let's see. That's expected of the only man I've accepted as an opponent. Now, let us fight! Don't let Ryoma or Timp die.
Okay.
Timp still has to be a coward. So.
Well, I'm thinking about categories we don't have here in America, which I just accidentally do.
Focus.
Not the worst thing ever. Just go for a stall and accidentally push the button.
Oops. Yes, you should get more weapons later, but for now the only post-movement thing he has is the chain gun, huh?
Well,
or
in
is it that
terms
you don't
of
have enough will?
categories that aren't typically used in America, ecchi is not used in America. There's no term for that. And I don't know how much the term slice of life is used as a genre.
真っ白い地平の向こうからあいつの影が俺を呼ぶんだこもるだけでは何かできるといじける N に教えてくれた君と出会って胸を合わせばいい命がメタルファイヤー燃えてきたメタルフーコート
Oh, he doesn't have it yet. Yeah, sure.
愛と勇気は言葉感じられれば力金言な探すのさ今ここで全キングゲーなメタルオーバーマンキンゲナ In all honesty, if none of you have seen the opening to Overman King Gainer, I highly recommend you go watch it. It is hilarious. And in addition, for anyone who's interested, it's sung by one Neki Basara from Macross 7. Or at the very least, the guy who voices him.
The guy who uses his singing voice.
Mm-hmm. Remember, you have to kill Vera last.
Yeah. His singing voice and speaking voice are very different. His name it's...
Hello, King Kitten. Use the kitten stinger. Let's go! We'll show them how the black siblings work. Good luck, bro! Oh, you too, King Kitten. Let's see. The Karanger and I will do our best. Let's go!
What does the... I believe that means special, the S on attacks next to P?
No. The S on attacks means that inflicts a status effect.
Ah.
Yes, like accuracy down, or mobility down, or armor down. Those are the three most common. But yes. Yes. So the best example, or most common examples, are the Rust Hurricane from the Mazinger will inflict armor down.
C attack?
Is there a C attack?
I imagine that would be for combos, but...
Not sure off the top of my head, but I don't know of any C's. Alright, so I sincerely hope that we are still actively broadcasting here, as our computer that we're viewing this on is having a bit of trouble at the moment, but
should be.
We'll see here. People may not have much strength on their own, But if we could everyone strike together, we could take on anyone! Let's go, J.R. Kaiser! For the sake of all those who live on this land! Oh, J.R. Kaiser.
Versus the bird thing.
Yes. Well, I can look that up myself.
Yeah. Continuous attacks.
So yes, we do appear to be still
I
streaming.
do not believe continuous attacks are a thing.
Yes. Yeah, this game does not have piercing attacks in it, sadly. Yes. I know that J had attacks that could pierce multiple people, but the Z series does not feature them. Yeah. They don't even have gravity attacks, so... Because, yeah, it's... There's... The main three are S for status, P for post-movement, and then B for beam. Which in some cases shares a slot with G for gravity because of Nadesco.
But Nadesco's not in this, sadly.
I really wish it was, though. Not least because Crow is, in fact, Octo, but...
Right, yeah.
But just because the Nadesco is always a fun unit to have. Always one of the best battleships you can get.
Ryu?
I think that's Paw.
Go ahead and grab him.
Hello, Pawpaw.
It'll be very obvious whether it's Brew or Paw. It's Paw.
Hello, Pawpaw. You'll be willing to show up on stream for a minute. Hello, this is Pawpaw, our largest cat.
He is very large.
He's not particularly happy at the moment, I fear, but...
No. Throw him down.
Alright, Paw.
Lest he rips your thigh open with his claws.
He has very sharp claws. It's because he's so gentle most of the time. Still haven't been able to use the overfreeze attack. The standard overfreeze. But hey, the King Gainer is super dodgy. It's hard to believe it's a super robot. Alright, Enkidu,
Oh,
do your work.
Enkidu has healing.
Yes.
Okay.
More importantly, it's got a giant tomahawk on its head in place of, you know, the second head. Hey, Paw. I'm pleased to see you have come back, kitty. Even if you aren't going to show up on camera.
Well, he's not dead. That is the best thing that can be said about the...
About Viral?
No.
The Getter?
Yeah.
Well, you can patch it up.
Also picked up a new skill.
Yep. Iron Wall.
He's got almost all his skills now.
Yep. Going to use... Guts.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Because I really don't want to have to pay for the getter.
More importantly, if the Getter dies, you lose.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. Timp and the Getter. So the Black Alley and Getter, because Getter still has to show off its combination attack. So you need to get people going off to the right to take out all of those Beastmen. I think this may be your last turn.
It is.
Cats, what are you doing?
I'm probably not doing a star point this time. I did find the list of things for hard mode, though. What the requirement is.
No, Pawpaw, please don't knock that over.
The requirement for being hard mode is simply you need to have most SR points.
Yes. Yes, this man is a sniper. One part of the sniper corps of Zexus. I just wish I know how he'd get along with Kurtz. Because you have a brilliant sniper corps for Zexus in the form of Michelle from Frontier, Game here, and the third one, Lock On. How could I forget Lock On?
Quite easily.
Haha. Apparently. Yep. They just...
He gets forget.
Oh my. They have
What?
very low will. Her will's at 99 right now. They must have all just started with super low will for some reason.
I mean, wouldn't you have really low will if you were just suddenly dragged into an unknown world?
Probably.
That didn't.
How's King Gainer looking?
Oh, Gainer's perfect.
I was talking about the will there, but yeah,
112.
112. That's a decent amount.
I can kill all 3 of these with a counter.
Good to know.
I'm willing to that. So if I rush over here, I might be able to deal with that in 1. I still not gonna do something like that.
You never know.
Because it's... this one?
Yeah. Yep, within 3 turns, but not allied phase.
Oh, if it's within 3 turns, I probably can.
Yep.
Just have to plot out what might be the most effective route.
Well done. He really does not need the kill spot.
Quite frankly, I just want to get rid of it. One of you's got to have accelerate, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Wata doesn't either, remember?
So I'll be able to do that this turn.
What's the range on it?
How do you...
There it is. 1 to 3.
1 to 3.
So yes, you can. You can hit will with that.
Yeah, I can do it.
So I'll get to show off the first combo attack in the game.
Second.
Second combo attack because no one ever uses the first.
Oh.
Well, you should be able to do that if you move the Walker Gallier. Just have it go do something else. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yes, I can't attack the other one.
So, combo attacks are always fun. Just wish there were more of them. Oh no, you don't have enough will by 2. How about the Zambot? What's Zambot at?
Do you have to have both of them at?
Yes. Zambot has plenty.
Alright, so I need to kill 2 of these things. That's...
Crow, Josh. You can move Crow along to get some more damage on other people, remember?
I know, I'm just trying to see... Yeah,
Not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. Or should I?
Just have him stay there. Just punch something.
This one.
One more.
You have, sir. Yeah.
Give it to Crow.
If I come along here, I can do that.
Okay.
Which will be a fair amount of damage to him.
I challenge you, Kamina! You're fired up, huh, Beastman? My soul's on fire too! As if you could know how much I've been waiting for this day to come! I shall defeat you and take back my pride! Huh. I like you, General. If you feel that way, then I'll take you on! This is a battle between men! And a breakdown of wills and pride!
It's a bit of extra damage.
It's a bit. Papa, what are you doing? You're going to knock this over, kitty.
That's the point.
Hi. Good boy. No, please don't do that.
That and...
Can he use the kitten DX?
No.
Oh well. The king cannot use the king kitten.
Hopefully this will still get a kill.
Oh, it probably should. It's such a stupid attack, though. Just launch yourself headfirst into the enemy.
Is it a fake gunman?
What?
The King Kitten?
No, they're all stuff they stole from the Beastmen and then remodeled.
It just looks so different compared to all the others.
Well, yeah, it's because it's human adapted. And now you should have enough. Yep. The double brat attack.
Hey, chance for fun.
Alright! Combo move, go!
You're never gonna see this again. King Banana, most certainly.
But yep.
Double rat attack.
Yep, that's the name of it. Or what I've seen it translated as. Whoa. You have so much fun with it.
You actually use this?
Yes. Like once, probably because of this stage. But it's just so fun to watch them. Like, alright, throwing weapons! And then they just catch the other guys and they just keep on going back and forth. Past the throwing weapons and everything.
Adding the javelins and others.
It's just such a fun, you know, juggling.
Next, no damage there, but how many units left to deal with? You.
You're just taking no damage.
That is the only unit I have left to really deal with.
Yeah, so you're hoping counterattacks can deal with everything else. You're gonna really have to take Viral down low on HP. Does he heal?
Yes. No?
No?
Seems like he healed though.
Well, it's probably that you just didn't deal much damage. Because he's got really high armor, it seems.
So my best bet... Yes, do that.
Good luck if you want.
But not yet. Could you check on the cat?
She had decided to just hide in the corner. So I'll just hold her on stream here for a minute. She seems unusually calm. Did you apply Excel?
No, that's just his base movement. If I apply Excel, I can get over to this thing and not have to waste Crow or the Mazinger. One or the other.
Sounds like a decent idea.
I don't know which one I'll have to not. I'll be able to not use, so I'll have to check their wills.
I'm hearing a loud purr. Or feeling a loud purr, at least.
With bare minimum, I should be able to kill one of those with either of these. You can use everything other than ACP5s. Versus... You can't use Rescue. You got 2 more kills, or is this... No, that's small. Alright, I guess... Sell you on over to... Here,
Rocket
hope
punch.
this kills. Eh,
It's barely not.
counter will kill, regardless of who gets it.
Yep. And remember, I don't think it'll do enough. And you still have 2 repair units and a battleship.
Mind you, I won't be able to actually do much of anything.
Still get them moving. There's gotta be more stuff on the way. Because getter change attack. Chigami, what are you doing?
Alright, let's see what happens. This probably won't work because Viral's probably going to attack first.
Well done.
skill.
Yep.
That seems like way too much, but I'll just do something. Actually got hit, that's not great.
But hey, be glad there's the barrier. Damn it! I won't let it end like this! Distracted him! The guy's aiming for Q and the others! Ah! Q! Q! Damn, this range I can't snipe him! When it comes to that, we'll go with that! Go, Gainer! Yeah! Overskill activate. Ah! And now.
That's why Will was so low.
Not the only reason.
Oh, for God's sake, don't climb there. I have to save my cat from himself.
Yes. But isn't this a cool move? And fire from all directions, this time manipulation. Drop straight through and in half. Sure, I'm sure you'll just remember that. Yes, the King Gainer's a gloriously goofy mech. That's incredible! I couldn't even catch up with that. I couldn't even track it with my eyes. Alright, as expected of Gainer and the King Gainer. You're a pretty impressive guy. Thanks for that. Think of it as a bit of payback for saving us. Well done, Gainer. You're getting far better at using your overskill. Thanks to my daily training, I guess. Incredible. Thanks. Thanks, Dreadlock guy. I'll be sure to thank you more later. Thank me? Don't get cocky, Gainer. You've still got enemies to face. Alright. How cute, Sarah. Your face is beet red, you know. Come on. Just be quiet and focus on firing. I mean, come on. Alright, Gainer. I guess beasts like that, you're more than happy to protect a couple of weak-looking girls, aren't you? Yes, Princess Anna. King Gainer's setting off. It looks like it recovered a tiny bit. I don't know. Oh well. Failed the SR point by a single attack. So.
Oh well. Who gets the kill?
Always a question.
First things first.
Yes, heal.
Repair.
And you've got another repair map.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have both and just go and... No. Repair.
Mazinger?
Yeah, Mazinger.
Cat.
Don't go over there either. You're the only cat we have to put limits for.
Other than the corner.
Because you just... don't.
Alright, I'll just hold him for a bit. As long as I keep scratching him, he's, relatively happy. Goodbye, Viral. That was very close, but you exploded. Oh hey, you got an auto repair machine.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Gee, impossible! Guess that's how it is. Hurry up and leave. I can't leave like this. I have a mission I was entrusted with. Seems like they've pretty much cleared up everything here. Tim, where are you going? See ya, bro. Get along well with the monsters. A sample from those who got dragged during the dimensional quake. I have to get at least one. What? Come on, Kirobi Black Alley. Impossible. You'll be coming with me. Come on, next time we meet, I shall surely take your head. Tim, wait your own. Something else is coming. No fun. Mecha Beasts. And there are Gishin combat mechs as well. It has been a while, Kabuto Koji. And Zexus as well. What's with those guys? It looks like a man and woman have just been stuck together. It doesn't look to be something as simple as that. I'm shocked. This world's got some really weird people in it. Baron Ashura! You've joined hands with the people from Gishin? Do you wish to know? Everything is for the sake of our Lord Dr. Hell's ambitions. Do you understand? Brazil is trying to destroy this planet. And what of that? Who are you? Let's see. I am the head of the Gishin Empire's Intelligence Division. Zagul, Emperor Zul's right-hand man.
Considering that I cannot read Japanese in the slightest.
If he could, and we could come up with a translation in advance, it would be a glorious thing to do.
But unfortunately, I don't.
Sadly. Sadly. But yes, reading, both of us doing Baron Ashura's voice together would be wonderful. How wonderful, Mars. Let's see. No, you should be happy, Mars. Emperor Zul has come up with a use for this tiny planet. So he's not going to destroy the Earth? This isn't any time to be happy. Even if he's trying to use, that means he wants to conquer it. That's exactly right. Emperor Zul shall repair this planet. No, not repair this planet. Shall fix this planet. And all those who would get in his way must die. So that's why you joined hands with Dr. Hell? No, Sir Zagul. Leave this to me. Fulfill our promise. Understood. I pray for your luck, Baron Ashura. That's a cool guy. What's he trying to do? We can think about it afterwards, Sakaru. For now, we just need to take out these mecha beasts. Good timing. We'll have these become desperate to the getter. How interesting. If so, then we shall make you our first prey. Go, Vargas V5! Show your power to these fools! Look, doesn't it look like the Mazinger?
With those, okay, it's the turn X.
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like the turn X. You split itself into a lot of pieces and individually attack. Alternatively, you could think of it as being Buggy the Clown, but...
That is more accurate, really.
Come on! That Mecha Beast split its body into bits and attacked? That is the specialty of the Vargas! This is your loss, Getter Robo! Don't screw with us! Let's see. There's no way we would lose to such a slow recombining and separating ability. If not for Ryoma. What's that, Hayato? Is that so? See if you can keep up with it. I'll show you the way the Getter fights.
And that should be the first.
Yep.
Most legendary attack.
Don't slow me down, Hayato and Musashi. The Getter change attack. Where they all fight on their own. This is an ammo-based attack with a single ammo, but everyone gets a different ammo. And each one is a completely different attack. As you see fully how the Getter transforms. This is the end! And split apart for the finale. And look at that damage.
That's not damage it's gonna
My Mecha Beast!
And
Impossible! Vargas V5! Gain some distance! You're still trying to fight? You've got some guts! That's incredible, Ryoma. Awesome! You guys are awesome! We've made the transformation and recombining system even sharper. First, you can do it even more swiftly, as expected of the people who Sao Tome chose. When did you acquire some skill like that? Paranashura, don't think that things will always go as you wish. We're going to become stronger. We won't lose to anyone. Silence, all of you! We shall make this place into your grave! We won't let that happen. We'll take out both you Maccabees and the aliens! Destroy Vargas V5 to win. Yep. Hi, cat.
Is he trying to consume you?
We have a cat on the floor here who is, alternating between rubbing on and trying to chew my feet.
That is what he does. Oh, come on.
Total miss?
No, my weakest possible attack.
Oh well. It happens to anyone. It can happen to anyone. Everyone has a bad day or two.
I mean, I'm actually kind of surprised it did that much damage.
But hey. The getter is one you want to max.
That was just like the tomahawk boomerang.
This is the getter's max level skill, plus 30% damage when at max will. And that's, you know, a sizable amount. I'm curious.
But that's only Ryoma's.
Yeah. But in all honesty, you probably aren't going to want to use most of the others. Would be a perfect chance to show off the Walker Gallier full power and how goofy it is, but...
I'll be using that soon, I'm sure. Really?
What? Well, yeah, it's a small unit. Very dodgy.
No, that wasn't what I was surprised by. No double.
Well, I mean, you have to have 20 or more higher.
Okay, I have to see it. See if this is the ping pong paddle of death that I think it is.
You've already seen it used, and no, it is not, sadly. Yes.
Oh, is this just a punch?
Yes. So you're saying that the Gachiko generates a ping pong ball of death?
The Emperanza does.
Yes, this is the Emperanza.
Yes.
So in Ace, it generates a ping pong ball of death that you smack back and forth at the enemy.
Its arm turns into a massive paddle, which has an energy ball flung at it, and then it just sort of destroys everything in sight.
Okay.
It hits that, and it's massively damaging for some reason.
I've got no clue what could be happening, so...
Get it.
Two overseals active. As a fun note, the game does not tell you what any of the overskills do. All it tells you is that they're individual to each pilot.
Akarasu, very helpful.
Yes. That they are. Especially because Gainer's one just happens to be an afterimage type skill, which grants him, you know, 30 to 50% dodge rate on anything. Is the enemy's gonna hit him? Nope. Just dodged it. Always
Just so perfect.
Akagi now has spirit.
Nice.
Let's put some guts into it.
I think he's not that active.
My thought is they probably just gave that to him for free because he's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Yes, go ahead and sit there.
Yes, stay there and out of the way, Tagami.
I'm so glad that those things are just so weak.
Well, I mean, they kind of need to be.
They're gruntier than Leo's for some reason.
They're basically supposed to be just giant stone statues that are moving on their own.
I'm not energy here.
Yeah, that's a problem I've had with the King Gator in the past. Since it is very energy-based, and doesn't have a really high capacity, it tends to run out of energy pretty fast.
So they need to have energy regen.
But not as much as the Aquarian. I'm just waiting for the routes to get back together so we can get the Aquarian and I can show off how crazy it is.
Does it start with its most legendary attack?
That depends what you mean by most legendary attack, but...
Well... I mean, you know the most legendary attack of the Aquarian is the Mugen Punch.
Well, yes, of course it does. At least in this game.
It's not enough, of course. In this game, yes, it wasn't one.
But yes. The Aquarian is very... Here's... Oh, look, and since this one is on... Look at that, that's far more of a tackle.
Yeah.
Since it's in the air, it smacks them with stretchy arms instead. Just gonna tackle it, Gurren Lagann is.
Well, it's a definitive kill, I mean.
Pretty much. Although this will probably hurt some. Oh look, that's a new attack.
Yeah.
What? Really? You dodged? I'm in shock.
What was the hit chance there?
I didn't even notice.
It was like 72%.
But even so, the Gurren Lagann is not a dodgy unit. Especially without its flight pack.
I'm not gonna have a combo with Gunbuster now.
Not that I know of, sadly. That would be wonderful, though. It's a great idea. Oh yeah, and you can actually hit this with a bazooka! To answer a question you've had for a while here...
Is it a missile or is it a gun? The answer is likely yes.
Yes.
Massive dish on the back.
I think that's like a hovercraft dish or something like that. I honestly do not know. But yes, just an enormous bazooka there, and it just drops its gun on the ground. There's a bungle.
It's a unit.
It is a thing. I think the Vargas only has the one attack.
I'm just contemplating. Yeah, sure.
Sure, let's watch the Gurren Lagann get hit by watch a combining unit get hit by a combining unit.
I'm just hoping that it won't do, 6,000 damage. Oh, not at that point.
Yes. One of our cats has found a somewhat noisy toy in here. We'll try and evict it from him if we find an opportunity.
Just gotta throw it.
The stairs?
Yeah.
It takes so much effort to rip the sunglasses off of the Gurren Lagann. You've got to wonder why. It's stuck for a second there before going back.
It's because they're the embodiment of Kamina's soul.
Or something. So. Going to try and move over there and use the Walker Gallery full power.
Yeah, I'm just checking on everything.
Cynthia needs to get over to, the Die Guard. Pretty badly.
Yeah.
If you want to chew through most of his energy, but do something really cool, Black Hole Attack.
You seen it?
At some point, but it's been quite a while. Maybe this will be the ping pong of death you're talking about.
Yes, it is. Oh, maybe. Those look like that start. What?
I guess that's the Brunhilde. The Brunhild. That monster thing. I have no idea what's up with this. And it's just gone.
That was an attack.
That was a thing. I do not know I have seen that before.
I'm gonna have you flee to the gecko.
Yeah, that's a pretty smart decision.
What did it say in purple? That was its status affliction, I believe.
Yeah, it gives you either it inflicts either accuracy down or mobility down. I'd think mobility down given Black Hole, but yeah. He needs that. Nicely done. Oh, Oversun's level up. Walker Gallier, full power.
I have no idea what's gonna happen here. I'm
Don't think
kinda
you're so
scared.
good just flying around like that! Alright! Let's go! Full acceleration! And he just sort of keeps pounding on them.
Are you gonna finish it with the bazooka? Yes.
How's that? I wonder what would have happened if it had been a dynamic kill.
We'll find
That's
out
what we'll find out with the
turn.
Zabungle!
Yeah, sure, why not?
Zabungle full power?
I mean, the only other person around here
Yep.
I'd want to get kills on is, the other person around here I want to get kills on is the King Gainer. So
Alright,
might as well.
Zabungle full power. These are just so ridiculous, these units. Whoa!
Got ones like the DX, except I don't think they're as useful.
No, they are nowhere near as good as the Gundams.
See, we stream each day. Well,
yep.
each weekday.
Yep, you sure to see you next time. Hope you've enjoyed it. Farewell, person. And farewell, poor Esper. You may not have deserved to go out like that, but then again, you probably did. Oh look, the overskill attack's the only one that'll hit.
And with that hit chance, I'm perfectly okay with it. Yeah. Sometimes the animations don't make sense.
Yep. You never know what you're gonna get. Yes. I'm just waiting until we get the King Gainer in the sequel for his dual wielding. Because he just like pulls a second sword out of the vest pocket he has.
I like to imagine he's pulling it from a different reality.
He probably is.
Okay, that would have killed regardless.
I mean, that's part of why I use the King Gainer. It does a lot of damage for being as small and dodgy as it is. Two enemies, and those guys.
Time to do it. Which one? Three. I want three. If it can.
I don't think so. No, it can. It's got a range.
It can't.
But you can still hit the boss.
I was planning on, get her change attacking.
Yes. You
Yeah,
gotta change attack and hit the boss.
If that I was going to get her change attack it, then switch and do get her change attack before the others.
Sadly, not doable, but...
Hey, still
Get her freeze, get her change attack. The least commonly seen.
Although it'll probably be slightly more commonly seen than Cooper currently, since he has double action. Or whatever it is.
Yes. Consecutive action. I do believe, however, that Getter 2's is the only one that's not usable post-movement. This looks the
exactly
same.
Did they not?
It could be that I'm just forgetting. It could be that for the Getter standard, they left it as the same. But I know the Shin Getter's Getter change attack is different for everyone. Or it could just be because, first Sage. Is it?
Could also be the Getter 3, of course, is
I don't think so.
Getter. It should have the highest defense out of any of the units, though.
Probably. Zambot Moon Attack. You got Flash if you want it.
Flash.
Dead one. I just find this a very amusing theme. Don't look back, don't look back. I don't know if that's what they're actually singing, but that's what I always hear. I just always hear, don't look back in the lyric really bit. Double Brat again. It's used for a lot less energy.
Yeah. This wall?
Yes.
Yeah, turn the camera off this time. Just want the damage, not be overly long.
You got Drill Break?
Next turn. Next turn, I keep the Drill Break.
I understand. So that you're trying to squeeze every ounce of EXP you can out.
Yeah, so I just want someone with, whatchamacallit. Available. Effort, gut, effort, luck, whichever one it is. It's not luck, is it effort?
Get her missile!
Sure, you never see this. I think Getter 3 is the one that is the best off with Shin. It gets the most...
The best upgrade?
I wouldn't call it the best upgrade, but...
The best upgrade appearance-wise.
Yes. Because Getter 3 is just...
You can really see what the 2 and the 1 look like in it, as opposed to the Getter 3.
You can still see it in the Getter 2 and Getter 1. It's
no,
just...
the point is that you can see exactly the Getter 1 and the Getter 2 in it. You can see very much what is the part of the Getter 1 and what is the part of the Getter 2. Not even any, attempts to disguise it.
It was clearly an afterthought.
Yes.
Just like Musashi and Benkei.
Ha ha ha.
I mean, how often is Getter 3 actually used? It feels like it should be the land combat one.
But it's not. It's the underwater combat.
Oh god.
Vulcans.
I was expecting Vulcans from Getter 1, not 2.
No. Yes, Vulcans are also a super common status element. Anytime you hit someone with Vulcans, they always suffer mobility down, and I don't quite get that. Yes.
It adds some utility to them.
Go, Vargas V5! Destroy the Mazinger! I've already seen through your weapons when you attacked Ryuma! See, Mazinger and I are naive enough that the same attack will work on us twice! I'll turn you into scrap!
Question is, do I get the kill with the Gurren Lagann or the Mazinger?
Or the Getter.
It'll probably be one of the other two. Because Getter has a decent number of kills.
Yeah.
The other two aren't lacking experience-wise, but kill-wise they're a bit behind.
Yeah. And both of them are very good to have. Because you can ace Simone, he's pretty much never going to have a problem using his ultimate attacks.
Because Spiral Energy level 9, right?
No.
No, Infinite.
No. No, he does not get that in this one.
No, he doesn't.
I believe what he gets is plus 30 starting will or something like that.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Yeah, so basically he'll always be able to use his strongest attacks.
Alright. Hello. Alright, let's see which remaining things. Also, I just want to...
Yeah, go ahead
Is
and
it top or...
middle.
Middle.
Restore the Dominator's energy so it can try and do something.
To see if I can...
Overskill attack?
Yeah, I'm probably not going to
You want to see what it looks like.
I'm probably not going to be using it that much, so...
Alright, Dominator. The Dominator's Overskill. And there we get the egg shape we recognize from Ace.
Yeah, it's the shape I recognize.
Okay.
Blaze Blue ult?
I have no idea.
That really just reminds me of the Blaze Blue.
Astral finishes?
Yeah.
Well, that was a thing.
That's all that can be said to both of them.
Do you what?
No, you do not. Cheer or...
Yes. King Gainer.
Yoshiki Tomino, whenever he's involved.
Yeah, King Gainer is a thing.
I just think of Bright Mud chasing the chicken.
Wasn't it on his head at one point?
Yes.
Yep. And that's Double Zeta, and why no one watches it.
Although, from what I understand, it is a
It
lot
gets
better
better.
towards the end.
But
43,
the problem is, you know, finding it.
28, and also level-wise, yeah.
Remember,
Oh, and that's the buff
Simone
already.
can do that.
Oh, he can?
Yes, Simone's first skill is effort.
Oh, nice. Yes, they are right now.
Not necessarily. I mean, we don't have many Gundams at the moment.
Then,
Yes, we have
King Gainer,
King Gainer and Zabungle. Those definitely are.
Zambot, Trider.
Oh, right, yeah. So yeah,
At least 80% of our units are Yoshiko Tomino right now.
that they are.
At least the ones on the field.
Yeah.
Alright.
Frost Hurricane. Change Getter 2.
Yeah, it's supposed to move as well. It's probably exactly the same.
For now,
No,
at
do
least.
not change Getter 2. Not like that, at least. I need to...
Flash.
Flash.
Yep. We do not have Daitarn yet. Banjo Haran takes a while longer to show up.
He always does. A is probably his fastest appearance.
He ought to be fine like that.
Yeah.
Maybe?
The other one's Trider rather than Daitarn. I wish it was Daitarn.
But they're both, you know, parts of the Invincible series.
Trider is the most forgotten one, I believe. Yep, it's the same.
Sad. I think that may change after this.
Alright, yeah, I can definitely get the kill now.
If you're going to have the Gurren Lagann do it, just make sure to use Hot Blood.
Yeah.
Hot Blood, Giga Drill Break, finish him off.
And just for good measure. I don't even know if it's needed, but I doubt there's stage after this.
Is it? Probably not, but... Yep.
Yeah, that's the primary reason why it's...
Yep. But hey, it's in the most recent one. Friday does indeed show up in T. Push all of the buttons.
I mean, design-wise, I at least prefer the Daitarn to either of the other two. And Zambot 3 is more famous for its satire, is it?
Deconstruction of the super robot genre and how only one of the protagonists survived the series, despite the fact they're all, you know, between the
Children.
ages of 12 and 15. They even killed the dog.
Whereas, the final episode of Trider is him graduating elementary school. Its Wikipedia page is hilarious.
Yeah.
These day-to-day life scenes hold as much excitement as the battles. I'm not sure what that means.
But I can't afford to lose the Vargas here. Retreat! I shall remember this, Zexus! That's just what any loser would say.
Yeah.
Looks like that's the same as usual. So you're all from Zuth. Let's see. And Dayak and Kitten's well. I'd like to confirm some things with you. Is that alright? Sure. We want to know where the hell we are, too. Besides, how paying rent are with you guys? I have a feeling we can trust you. That Gainer person. Was he... He looks like he was friends with me back in that other world.
Gainer, Geralt, and Renton.
I mean, they're the trio who have lots of problems with their girlfriends.
I really hope we play Ace enough to get to that stage.
So, this Renton is... Yeah, he's completely different from the one you guys knew. He's one of those doppelgangers or whatever you call them. And so, talking about the Renton we know with him's a breach of manners. Just like Setsuko talked about, huh? Understood. Is that so? I'm sorry. I wasn't able to explain it while we were busy fighting. No, don't worry about it. It's not your fault. Thanks for saying that, Mr. Gainer. Mr. Gainer, huh? Are you sad he's not calling you Big Bro Gainer like he used to? Of course not. Haha, you're blushing. You're easy to read as always, Gainer. You seem pretty popular, Mr. Gainer. What? Which of the two is your girlfriend? Or is it possibly both of them? You see... That fight, the way you fought before is really impressive. I look up to you, Mr. Gainer. Thanks, Renton. But don't you have a Rekka? You know about that? Yeah, as expected. Renton and Rekka are even over here. Seems like they're getting along well as usual.
Tetsuya's the pilot of the Great Mazinger, isn't he?
I
think.
I believe so. Oh, yes, Tetsuya is... Yeah, Tetsuya should be the
Great Mazinger's
Great Mazinger's pilot. Yeah, but... Yeah, they don't have Tetsuya and the Great Mazinger in either Z2 or Z3.
At least they don't have Grendizer.
Yes, but they do have the Great Mazinger in Z1.
That was the only one of the designs I genuinely hated.
But hey, in Z3 we get an even better ally from Mazinger.
Yep.
Who else can say they fight alongside an actual god?
Well, everyone in Zexus. Because
True.
Gurren Lagann.
Not a literal... That's not a god, though. I mean, godlike powers, yes, but...
No, I believe he does count as a god at the end.
That's a matter of opinion. But Gainer, are you not going to answer Renton's question? What are you talking about? Hey, yeah. But I mean, come on, don't play dumb. He's asking whether Big Sis Sarah, Big Sis Cynthia is your lover. But that's... eh? That guy really does seem to be pretty popular, huh? Of course, kiddo.
What does the Getter Emperor count as? It should be...
Monstrosity? Cthulian Abomination?
18L?
Good question.
20L?
I mean, I don't know.
It's never in these. There's only one game where any of it is playable. There's a Getter Robo strategy RPG game for, like, the PS1 or Dreamcast, where you can play as the Getter Emperor 1. Not the full thing, just the head bit.
Yep.
It has one attack.
But that's exactly right, kid. Even in our world, he was a king who took on 100 consecutive people. 100 people? Oh, you're wrong, Game. He took on 200 consecutively and became a champion, right? 200 people? Hey, Misabuki, what's he talking about? Taking on 100 people or 200 people? I don't know what you're talking about. No, you see, yeah, he looks at me! Nakahara-san! Don't get anywhere near him! Yes! I can't... To think that something like that would happen. How terrifying is that other world? Gain! Look what you've done now! All I was doing was telling the truth. Now, why did you go ahead and introduce yourself? I'm Gain Bijo. Today it looks like we'll be helping you for a while. I'm Hughes Gowrie, head of the Self-Defense Gowrie Squad. I'm a member of the Gowrie Squad. Beryl Kullish. Nice to meet ya. I'm Sarah Kodama from the same group. Even though I look like this, I'm the ace of the Gowrie Squad. I'm Cynthia Wren, Gainer's old friend and rival. I'm Adet Kistler. My profession is a teacher. I'm Anna Medayu. And these are my friends Link, Lena, and Linz. I think they're supposed to be ferrets. I may be entirely wrong on that.
Okay. That's a thing.
I'm Gainer Sangha. My hobby is gaming. What's with that weird introduction? Watch out, Sayaka! He'll use that completely unrelated thing as an excuse to get close to you and toy with your heart! No, it's not like that! Well, you ought to just leave it at that for now, Gainer. We've still got more people to introduce here. So is your group completely separate from Gainer and the others? Got taken here from an entirely separate place? Let's see. We and Gainer both came from the continent, but we were in different places. But when we got wrapped up in that weird space-time distortion, we all got flung to the same place. I'm LT Cargo. Normally I'd be the captain of a land ship. Yep, but it seems I got flung here in a walker machine. Land ship? They're a type of... let's see. They're a type of land-based battleship from the world we're from. This is my bodyguard, Fatman. Yes, his name is Fatman. He's a muscly guy, not fat at all, but... Yoshiyuki Tomino. I'm Ragalaro, head of the bandit group the Sand Rats. I'm Bloom, a member of the Sand Rats. I'm Dyke, nice to meet you. I'm Chiru. If you treat me like a kid, I won't hold back. I'm Jiron Amos. Thanks for saving us when we couldn't tell what the hell was going on here. Is it fine to just leave that guy who got kidnapped by the Beastmen alone? That guy's Tim Sharon. And he's no friend of ours. Let's see. I've been chasing him for a long time to take revenge for my parents he killed. That's so. But feel kind of bad for the guy getting wrapped up in something like that immediately after showing up here. Don't worry about him. That guy won't die easily. Knows from experience. So, I don't know what's with those beastmen or whatever you're talking about, but I'm sure he's gonna survive it somehow. Let's see. We've already heard about you and your Zuth organization from Kape and the others. So we'll go ahead and take you in for now. Or help you out. We don't know anything about this world, after all. We've got a debt. We owe you a debt for saving us here. We'll help you out for a bit. Of course, that is so long as you do prove to be good people. We'll thank you for the aid. We'll guarantee your freedom and try to reunite you with the rest of the members of your group if possible. Hey, you there! We're gonna be kayaking along with you! My name is Shirota. I'm not you there or anything like that. Please do try to remember this. The Beast Hunters, the Black Sibling shall help you out! Be a bit happier about it. No one ever asked you for aid, did they? Hey, Kauna. Looks like you're exactly the same as always. Same as you. Leave it at that for now, you two. We're going to be fighting alongside each other from now on, right? But I'm shocked, Ayaka. When did you get a gunman? Let's see. It was pretty quick after you guys left. In order to fight against the Beastmen, we figured we needed to do what you guys did.
The Getter Emperor is not quite a god.
Oh, yep.
It depends on the version of it, because sometimes it's sentient and sometimes it isn't.
Either way, it's a crazy thing. Yes. And it's not just me and Kitten. There are lots of other people who've been stealing gunmen from the Beastmen and fighting. Looks like Kamen and Simone have really changed the people of this place, huh? Ro and I did? That's how it is, Simone! I told you that your drill would be the one to pierce through these heavens, and look what it's done! You pierced a huge hole right in this world! My drill? And then under the flag of Team Gurren, we'll gather all of them up! And we'll stand at the head of it! Wait a minute! Don't lub us into your Team Gurren or whatever! Don't lub us in either! Don't tell me, he's thinking we're members of it too? Don't worry about the fine stuff. There's only one path for a man to walk. And Simone and I will be the ones to create that path. I'm a woman. So am I. Me too. Seems like you're gonna have it tough from now on, Mr. Shirota. I guess so. But they all seem pretty happy. Let's see. Don't know what to say, but when I look at that, I start to think that things can't be all that bad after all. Although, of course, a standard commander would never allow something like this to happen. Well, isn't it fine? After all, I'm sure everyone here is happy with the way it's going. Alright then, Ryoma. I'll be heading back to the Sao Tome Research Lab. Go ahead and tell the old man. Don't underestimate us. How fierce. I'm sure that'll light a fire under old man Sao Tome's ass. Please be careful, Ryoma, Hayato, Musashi. I've certainly seen how tough you guys are. There's something like that's absolutely nothing for us. Good luck, Benkei. Let's see. I just hope you stay a support staff member the whole time and there's no need for you to come out. Maybe these guys will be able to handle that. Well, that'll be if humanity lasts that long. We can always hope. The imperial capital of Teplin. So this man is one of the visitors from another world? Yes. Let's see. My subordinate Viral captured him and brought him in. Yeah, that's surprising. For people who are supposed to be beastmen, I figured there'd be more tails and fangs and things. But your commander's really just a human, isn't he? Well, he does seem to be a bit tough and a lot burlier than someone I'd call a normal human. Silent, you human scum! Do you not understand the fear and power of the Spiral King? Ah, sorry about that. I've just come here after all. Well, I've got no clue what's going on. To think that you would say such insolence in front of me. I have an interest in you, human. So, are you gonna let me go? Ignorance truly is a terrifying thing. The Spiral King's goal is the eradication of all humanity. Let's see. Well, if that's what you're trying to do, I have some information on the people who are going to be getting in your way if you try and do that. You were talking about the other people who came along with you from another world? Those guys are just a bunch of interlopers. If you're going to get rid of humans, you're going to have to fight them eventually. Very well then, human. I'll keep you here for a while longer. Let's see if your information is worth your life. In my world, we'd call something like that working for free. But how dare you continue your insolence? Halt, Citomander. Citomander? Something like that. The bird guy. Since it's come to this, I'll need to talk with him for a while. Chimurf. See. After I've extracted the information necessary, I shall leave this man to you. As you wish, sir. So they really are just beasts. Beasts, Getting out of here will be a piece of cake. But it seems as though I was right. So these guys are going to have to deal with Zeus eventually. More than that, Spiral King. A large number of dimensional beasts have been showing up on this continent recently. Of course. What do you mean by that, sir? There's no need for you to know. However, it is forbidden to attack the dimensional beasts. They only target the human scum, after all. It's only natural. Of course, there will come a day when I shall have to put an end to this fight with him, though, I suppose. Yes. Does this have something to do with the reason that beastmen were created all the way back in the mists of time? One can only wonder. And that is the end of that chapter. Yep. I assume this is acceptable. Rented in Holland and kills.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Alright. Yay. Quickly spend 1 minute here. The God Mars.
And hopefully Mazinger.
Consecutive action. Mazinger has plenty. Very important skill to have.
On both of them. Oh hey,
Gainer has a lot. A lot of PP. Go ahead and log in. And yeah, that should be it for there.
Upgrades.
We check new parts. Auto repair machine gives plus 10% HP. Start of turn. If there's anyone you think is going to take a lot of damage. Might be a good idea to put that on, I would say the Die Guard, but...
The Die Guard does seem like a better option.
Oh no, the Die Guard's already got something that does that.
I mean, on the off chance he takes damage.
Yeah. He does not have much HP.
Yeah, go ahead and steal that. Just in case.
And some quick upgrades here, because we have a lot of people with very little upgrade. King Kitten and the Deck Kaiser, you probably aren't going to want to use. The King Gainer, you'll probably want to upgrade a ways.
That seems good.
Yeah. And then you'll want to decide what you want to do with anyone else, because do remember, you're going to have a small number of people next chapter as well.
At least one important one. I'm almost considering sinking some points into the Walker Gallier.
Well, it's your choice.
It seems like such a mistake, though.
It depends. I mean, if you think you're going to use that goof of a machine, go right ahead. I mean, if you waste some money on it, you waste some money. Just don't throw too much at it.
The Dominator's more useful.
Far fewer attacks, though.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So why not just leave it be for now, as you're probably going to want to use several of the units we'll acquire next.
Sure. Still leaves me with 70,000.
Save.
70,000 is fair.
Quickly save here.
Next chapter should get...
And now it's time to answer the question, what about all the Gundams, though? There were a lot of Gundams in Z1.
If the Gundams are coming out, I have to grab that.
Good luck. So that thing about Gainer taking on 200 people was in a game? Yeah, that's right. I thought I'd be able to explain it, but everyone took it a completely different way. Ah, is that so? Ha, I'm sorry about that. Ah, that's nice. I can relax if that's the case. Yeah. If that's so then, yeah. That's good. That's weird. Everyone's looking at you such weird eyes. And everyone's opinion of him instantly changed, huh? But you really did have a girlfriend, huh, Gainer? You're very different than those guys over there. Ah, how strict the kid is.
Most important unit we should be getting here.
Questionable. Well, it is the truth, though.
After all, it is. I doubt it will have its most important attack, but...
No, it will not. That which reset humanity to the Dark Ages.
Trying to get something in camera is shockingly hard.
But, yep. Well, that's how it is. I guess we ought to think of his honesty as a good thing. You sound way too old, Crow. It's almost like you're Rand or something. Hey. I don't know what it's like in your world, but I'm still 22. I'm still a young man. So, who's that Rand guy you're talking about? He was one of our friends. Hey Crow, do you like beer? I guess so. Well, my limit's typically 5 of them, though. That's so I get a feeling you'd get along pretty well with Rand. He's... if I had to sum him up in a single word, he's a hot-blooded guy. Although there's some people who think he's a bit too hot-blooded. Exactly the opposite of a cool guy like me, huh? If you think so, then we'll just leave it at that for now. Even though you seem so dry and tough at times, you're pretty nice to people. Yeah. After all, Old Man Game's pretty popular with the ladies. What do you think about getting some tips from him? Stop it, Kape. We've just started getting along with them, so please don't start causing more trouble here now. Don't worry about that. What do you think about it, Bro Akagi? Sure. What an honest guy. I have a feeling we can trust these people. Yeah, that's right. Seems like they've already gone ahead and made up over there. Give me some more! You really can't eat, Miss Chiru. I'm still growing after all. The food in this world's tasty. Yeah, I don't know what meat this is, but... it's tasty like this, so who cares about something like that? Yeah, since you're saying something like that, it makes me feel like it's a good idea we hunted so much. Let's see. That's a... Chibi Ushi no Kubi. Some sort of weird animal from Gurren Lagann. It's probably like the grape-bodied hippo or whatever they had. I do not have any better way of describing the things they were hunting in episode 3. We've got plenty, so don't hold back. Who'd hold back for something like this? Yeah, we always feed with full power. But even so, this meat's really tasty. Yeah, that's Oikomisagi. You still got some. Thanks. This tastes like big lizard. Lizard, huh? That's tasty too. Let's see. Oh yeah. The stomachs of the big lizards are really tasty. I wish we could give you guys some. Oh, you guys. Please, if you just keep on talking on like that, they're going to think our world is completely uncultured. One of El Chicargo's goals in life was to make the world a more cultured place. Often at her father's expense. That's what comes with being a business tycoon, I suppose. Well, isn't this fine? After all, this place we're in right now seems pretty much like our continent of Gallia, right? It seems that, unfortunately, this continent's a bit weird in the world we're on right now. Is that so? Yeah, culture's advanced a lot way on all the rest of the continents. They can even go out to space. Is that so? Seems like other than the delicious food, there's a lot of other interesting stuff to see. You guys, are you going to go off to a different continent? I already know well how tough and terrifying those dimensional quakes are. Okay. In a former world, you couldn't return from them that easily. And since we've been flung here, we may as well enjoy this world we're in now. How positive you are. Well, that's the kind of guy Jiran is, after all. It's thanks to him that we were able to change the rules of our world. That sounds exactly like some people I know here. I like you, Jiran. You're my buddy from now on as well. Haha, thanks, Kamina. I'm sure I'll be needing some help from you, so I'll look forward to it. You guys, this isn't the time of eating here so carefreely. Bro, welcome back from your patrol. I made sure to save you some meat, bro, so don't worry about it. Oh, is that so? No, wait a minute. I got some information from a friend here. You have friends? What are you surprised about? while we've been traveling around and taking out the Beastmen, we've met some other people who are like us. We've been keeping in contact with them and exchanging information. Yeah, it's from one of those people. Supposedly they found some unusual gunmen fighting against Beastmen nearby. What kind of guys? I don't really know, but one of them had a weird mustache on it.
The turn A.
A mustache? It's gotta be that! What else could it be?
I mean, there aren't many mechs with mustaches.
What on earth is with those guys? I don't know. But they just attacked us out of nowhere. I thought we'd gotten wrapped up in some sort of dimensional quake, but suddenly we got involved in some huge trouble. Well, that's the way life is, isn't it? Although I wish it wasn't. We don't have time to be lazing around like this. And besides, that dimensional quake, it was weird, wasn't it? Let's see. When I got flung to this world, I was suddenly inside the White Doll, which I'm sure had gotten buried back in vicinity. Let's see. And I was working back on the moon, but I got taken here as well. That dimensional quake. It's almost like it deliberately grabbed the people from Zuth. If that's the case, then there should be other people than us who got flung out to this world. Tifa, can you feel anything? Like, any sort of leads where people might be, or anything about the way this world is? I'm sorry, Garrod. Even I can't. There's nothing to apologize about, Tifa. Let's see. If that's the way it is, we'll have to just go forth on our own, right? Yeah. The problem is, what on earth is with those giant face-shaped mechas that deliberately attacked us? They didn't have many numbers, but there were a lot of them that fled. They might go and call for allies. If we could talk to the people who were on there, I'm sure we'd be able to find out something about this world. Ah, what is it, Tifa? Something's there. Brett! How did you realize we were approaching? What's with these guys? It's a talking furball? It doesn't seem like it's human or animal. We're the rulers of this land, the Beastmen! See, this has nothing to do with the fact that you have arrived. All the humans are to be slaughtered on sight. Those are our orders. We'll start with you, little girl. Oh. You! Get away from Tifa! Oh, how interesting. To think that a human could keep up with us. What's with these guys? Yes, you're being completely one-sided about it. This is the rule of our world. When you find a human, destroy them! Even though we wanted to talk to them, it seems as though they're just going to keep on coming on us. So then we'll have to respond in kind! Robita, don't think they'll be able to get away from here so easily. These guys, they're different from the humans we've hunted until now. It's just like those guys who stole our gunmen! Send them, get ready to take them out. Alright, Beastmen. If any of you have prepared yourselves, then come at us. If this is coming to this, we'll go get our gunmen! Are you okay, Tifa? Yeah. Because you protected me, Garrod. What's with those Beastmen things? Looks like they're the allies of the guys who hunted us yesterday. Everyone, get in your units! They're starting their attack! Beastmen that attack humans. What on earth is with this world?
So this means I'm also getting the sumo.
Chapter 26. Gathering Strength. Yes. The greatest of units. They're coming! So they really showed up, those big face-like mecha thingies. They've got many more than last time. Garrod, the moon's out! Can you blow them all away with the satellite cannon? Time like this, I've got no choice. Everyone, fall back! Hey, you guys. Don't you remember where we are? Satellite cannon works via receiving microwaves from... and turning them into an energy from a station on the moon. So... that's right. As long as there isn't anyone to send us the energy, you can't use the satellite cannon in this world. So do we just have to give up and let everything end here? We'll do it! We can't afford to lose to these guys. Lauren, Soshi and I will back you up in the pools. Get a hold of yourself. We can't afford to die here. Yes, Miss Soshi. Destroy the enemies, don't let anyone die, and win within 5-turn allied phases. So, we have 5 units.
The double X.
We have the Gundam Double X from Afterwar Gundam X. He has Wall and Focus, Prevail level 7, Will Up on Hit, Blocking, and Strong Luck.
Those sound accurate. Does he have
Sword
a
equipped and
sub-pilot
shield
yet?
equipped. No, he does not. He does not get a sub-pilot.
Really?
He has Head Vulcans, Breast Launcher, which are chest-mounted Vulcans, Buster Rifle, and Hyper Beam Sword.
I'm actually very surprised by that.
We have the Gundam Airmaster Burst, Rail level 5, plus 10 will at start, hitting away. Head Vulcans, Buster Rifle, Booster Beam Cannon, and Nose Beam Cannon. Also, no, it can't transform, I thought it could. And then we have the Gundam Leopard Destroy. Rail level 4, support attack level 2, consecutive attacks. No, he has the skill that's any support attack is an auto-critical. He has Head Beam Gun, Wrist Beam Gun, Shoulder Beam Cannons, 11 shot Missile Pod, and Twin Beam Cylinder. Then we have the Turn A.
That does not look as good in SD.
Meh. It has support attack level 3, support defense level 2, blocking and SP recovery. He's got instinct, focus, and mercy.
And it has HP regeneration.
Yes, it does. He has an eye field which will block beam damage or reduce it. And HP recovery small. Oh hey, he's got an S on land. I haven't noticed that before. He has Chop, Beam Rifle, Gundam Hammer, Beam Saber, Beam Drive Unit, which is what I use most, and Militia Attack.
And another.
And Beam Rifle Maximum Output.
Of course. That chews through a
then
lot of energy.
We have the Gold Sumo.
And Harry Ord.
Yes, Harry Ord. Blocking, counter level 6, support attack level 2, see-through. Eye field, energy recover small, has hand beam gun, heat fan, and IF bunker.
Yep. These all seem right.
Good luck. Yeah, that beam drive unit has a really long range.
2 to 4.
It's usable post-movement, though. We're breaking through, Lauren! We're Zuth! We saved the world! We can't afford to lose somewhere like this! But, miss, we don't know what the enemy's strength is. Wouldn't be a good idea. This isn't the time to say stuff like that! We're fighting monsters, there's no way we could show our backs to them. Understood. I'll try it. But, Miss Soshi, no matter how it goes, I'll protect you. Turn a turn. The greatest legacy of the original Gundam. The Gundam Hammer. And it disintegrates on hit. Hand beam gun. Oh, sumo. Let's see. As captain of the Princess Diana's protection squad, Harry Ord cannot afford to fall here. The place if I'm going to die, it must be by the princess's side. Until I can return there, I can't afford to die.
It's such a shiny suit.
It's plus such a stupid weapon and such stupid glasses. And the Beast Mode is just like, yeah, I'll just pretend this never happened. Booster Beam Cannon. Damn it! To think I'd get dragged into a dimensional quake. If you're gonna come, then come at me! I can't die till I get back to my world. Good luck, Wits. Yeah, it looks decent transformed. You haven't seen how much damage any of your guys have taken, though. If they have. That's okay.
None of them have taken any.
That's good.
Which is what I was trusting them to do.
Wrist beam gun. Let's see. I don't know where on earth we've been flung over to, but it is a pain, isn't it? And to top it all off, we're immediately thrust into a fight. Come on, the entire world's gone crazy, hasn't it? And now Robbie. Leopard destroy. See ya! Just explodes. Hyper beam sword.
Probably won't kill, but it's opening.
Good. Don't worry, Tifa. No matter who the enemy is, I won't let them lay a finger on you. I don't know where this is, but I'll protect Tifa. That's why I fight.
But why doesn't he get Tifa as a sub-pilot?
I don't know.
She's the more important half.
She's the new type.
She's the only reason the canon works, isn't she?
Yeah. That's the good thing about Garrett. He's not a new type, so he doesn't have anything special about him whatsoever. He's just a street brat who turned out to be okay at piloting a mech. His girlfriend is the one with all the powers. Hello, Claire. Once again, the beam gun. Which is a boring attack. Trying to use the beam drive unit.
Sure. Let's see what this looks like.
I'll pound you flat! Good luck with that.
Very quick. Yep, we're using transformation.
Yep. And now, the greatest attack.
Just imagine if they gave the turn A full power.
Oh yeah, that would be a thing. Just a little rain of beams.
That'd be the perfect thing for C3 too. Same thing?
Yep, beam drive attack again. Buster rifle. Unfortunately, the DX doesn't have a combined shield rifle like the X does, but I just sort of wonder why they dropped that.
Is the regular X's one?
Yeah, the regular X has a rifle that snaps out into a shield. But as you can clearly see, the DX's rifle and shield are separate.
I think because DX went all in on the satellite cannon.
Eh, probably. But no, I'm not talking about the satellite cannon. It's, you know, single rifle. 11-shot missile pod.
-5 crit chance. Doesn't matter whenever your support attacks crit.
Yep.
Is it on left or the right? Left.
I mean, seriously, which would you think it would be
Well, I mean, I figured it
for
would
a
be
missile launcher? An 11-shot missile launcher.
Still nothing compared to the double Zeta's missiles.
I can imagine. As you have a double Zeta there. It's just gonna use the Vulcans. The Vulcans.
Unfortunately, my model is...
Yes, unfortunately your double X does not stand.
Double Zeta has...
Your double
I lost
Zeta...
the waist of the joint bit while moving it.
I mean, how sad is that? At least you found the missing bit of your unicorn.
Yeah, I just need to finish building the backpack and my MG unicorn will be finished. Then I just have to go through the nightmare of transforming it.
Goodbye, Beast Man. You probably deserve that.
The Unicorn MG version KA is known for being...
What now? Are you sure you want to move Lauren when he's got the most support attacks of anyone?
Does he?
He gets 3.
Huh.
Yeah, I've moved the Airmaster and the DX first. The attack it's going to use. Just gonna use. If this fails to kill the X, the turn A is just gonna use its bare hands.
I always laugh whenever I see the turn A's name.
Because it is actually written with an upside down A.
Yes. And I wish there was a way to type that.
It would be interesting if you could, but
Just normally.
I really wish they were playing the other theme from After War Gundam X. I really like the first opening of the series, far more than the second.
You check to see if they have it?
It is not available in this game.
Yeah.
You do get in the original Z, though.
You also get in the
You're
names.
50 way through. You're halfway through the series, as he starts with the X Divider, but... Fire the beam cannons. Goodbye. Another
Still
one
a
lights the
decent beam,
dust. So you've got... three to take out. That's probably the flying thing.
Yeah, it is. That is exactly the problem there.
But not anymore, because now we're on to turn A.
私と一戦を交えるつもりか
Don't you love the theme?
I do not particularly care for turn A turn, but
I far prefer it with actual singing. Because their singer is just so calm.
yes. For those who did not know, the designs for turn A were done by the guy who did the art for Blade Runner, which is why it looks absolutely nothing like a standard Gundam.
ついでにこっちも攻撃った
And so what shall you do? What's the wrist beam gun? Goodbye. You sure you want to move the turn X?
Yeah.
Turn A? How much will does the turn A have? Alright, so that means his best weapon cannot hit.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was 120. But alright, militia attack! Launch the Kapools! Oh, there's actually no need for that, but...
Oh, I know there's no need for it, but I'd rather not waste any energy. The turn A, if I use it much, I will have to try and full upgrade.
Yeah.
And it does seem like a good unit.
Turn A is perfectly acceptable. It's far better than the DX for now. Whoa.
Everything else misses.
Yeah. But it has a crazy amount of attacks. It has HP and eventually energy recover.
Medium. Fully upgrade.
Yeah. Which means it is abnormally survivable. Or are you going to close in and use the beam cylinders?
But,
Because that's quite an attack buff.
yeah, why not?
Twin beam cylinders, activate! As you go back to the Gundam X music. You chose the wrong enemies. Leopard destroyed. Full focus on firepower. I'll remember this. Sure you will.
Sure you will, Tapir.
Or whatever it is. Watch out! There's more stuff coming!
Dear, a little more of these things.
They've got even more numbers? Wait a minute. They've got a walker machine with them. It's been a long while, all of you. Looks like you're pretty troubled, aren't ya? Timp Sharon? I'm very happy you remember my name. Well, for someone as big a shot as me, it's only a matter of course. You also got flung here in that dimensional quake? Let's see. Yeah, along with that rat-nosed kid and those weirdos from Japan. Jiren and Gator? Ah, that's how it is. You guys aren't lucky. Where's Jiren and the others now? Hell if I know. Well, if I'm lucky, they'll be dead in a hole somewhere.
Jaron?
Jiron. Yes, the protagonist of Zabal is Jiren.
Okay.
Kim, don't forget your life is in my hands right now. If you do anything strange, I'll shoot you from behind. I'll take you down from behind. Don't worry, Captain. I won't the kind of guy who won't betray my owner's trust in me. You're working with the Beastmen? I guess so. Oh, after all, I feel differently from that round-nosed kid. Well, that's a surprise. You were already completely accustomed to this world. Guess so. I'll go ahead and take you out with all my grudges from before. If you're talking about grudges, we've got plenty with you. I'll be sure to take you on in Jiren's place.
Oh, huh, this is the stage with where Rushu showed up.
Wait a minute, Garrett. Something else is coming.
Just different color.
That's nice.
Dimensional beasts.
No, invaders.
Indeed.
That's a lot of them.
That's...
What are those things? They're so creepy looking. Looks like they're different from the Beastmen. When they came, we're retreating. What's wrong, Captain? Aren't those things your enemies? Let's see. We can't put a scratch on them. If so, then isn't that lucky? Well, let's just let them take care of these brats. I don't like this. Ignoring them as if we never saw them? I can't like that. My pride would allow me to ignore this fight. What the hell's with your pride? Let's see. What's wrong with throwing away a fight you can't win? I've been stuck with one hell of a troublesome guy here. The Beastmen retreated? I don't know what's happening, but I guess that's lucky. Let's see. So I guess that these guys are allies? I guess, even though I said that, I don't think I want to be friends with them. What do we do? There's a lot more of them than those Beastmen were. Damn it. I can't afford to die in a place like this. What is it, Tifa? I can feel someone. There's someone sleeping on the moon. Garrett, we'll use the satellite cannon. But the microwaves... I don't know. But someone up there is going to lend us their strength. If you say that, Tifa, then I'll just trust in you. Let's go.
Someone on the moon.
Yep. I give strength to you. The DX's specialty. The twin satellite cannon. The one and only weapon in the game with a range of 1 to infinity.
Is that its map version or its regular one?
Map.
Is it 2 lines as well?
Yes. It's just so glorious. 1 to infinity. Because that's just how crazy powerful the satellite cannons are. And not even a scrap left. We did it, Tifa! What's going on? Does Dome exist in this world as well? It isn't Dome, but someone lent us strength. Someone who's sleeping on the moon. But even so, there's a lot of them! It'll be fine. Everyone's here. Do 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 do.
You definitely.
2 more choices. You have plenty of options.
Sure. Seems good as any.
The Gecko Go? But there's a lot of mechas we don't recognize. Everyone, you're all safe? Jiren! And Gator's with you too! Hey, it's been a while, Renton! Looks like you're getting along with Erica. That's... We'll explain everything after. For now, we need to take care of the invaders. Can you hear me, Sooth? See... Those monsters will kill every one of you! If you don't want to die, then fight! Yes! So it looks like the people who are with Jiren and Gator are from this world. So these are units from Kappei's world? But no matter what, those are Gundams, aren't they? What is it, Wada? You know what Gundams are? Yeah, so those are Gundams? Invaders. We won't let you get away with this, destroying this world. So we'll pick you on. Will we die? Will we get wiped out, or will you be eradicated? Which one will come first?
Alright, let's see. Pick which lay of the land.
Lots up and to the right.
I've got...
There's only...
got 3 turns.
Yep. Your decision how to go at this.
Dominator go up. Rasa
Go way up. I can use the bayonet spiker. How's the sniper rifle? Hello there. How are you?
Very loud, throaty purr.
All the other cats appear to have stayed away. Sadly. Chin gun.
I've actually used it.
Yeah, you have, because this is the slashing attack. Yes. Yes, the shooting is only available non-post movement. Something you just really don't use very much.
Oh yeah, the sniper guy. His ace bonus is pretty nice.
What does game get?
Post movement on all weapons plus 1 range.
Nice.
Or that's... I'm not sure if that's his thing, but... his full upgrade bonus is plus 1 range to all weapons. Non-range 1, non-map weapons, which I think is all of them. And his ace bonus is all weapons are post movement.
Nice.
Which is a good combination for someone with hitting away.
Yeah, very much so. Well, actually no, that means it's less important, but...
a very nice combination of things.
Yes. And be careful with the DX there. There's going to be a lot of stuff targeting. Oh yes, IF Bunker. I have no idea what the IF stands for, but... click. Oh. High Field Bunker.
Oh, hi, Sue.
Hi, Susu. I apologize for any meowing that you may hear. Our chattiest cat has just entered the room. Hello there.
Harry Ord's surprisingly good. It's like he's an ace or something. Okay.
You'd almost think Harry Ord was, you know, a good pilot, but...
and he's gonna be ace this turn, I think.
Crow?
Oh no, he won't, because this occurred.
Maybe.
No, he's gonna be ace this turn. I think you can kill it with this.
Good luck.
Hold it.
And now, very little fanfare to go along with it. We have acquired our first ace pilot. As a result of getting 70 kills, Crow is now an ace. And now,
Plus 25% money.
yes, anytime he scores a kill, he gets 25% more money. So that's an additional 45% money anytime he makes a kill. And above 130 will, he deals 10% more damage.
Isn't that basically just bless? Or whatever it is?
No, that's double money. But with his innate good luck, strong luck skill, and an additional 25%, that's plus 45% money whenever he kills, so...
It's just a ridiculous range. Haros are broken.
There's a reason there's only 1/2 you can get in the game.
I'm definitely going to try and get the second one.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to have to pour a lot of time into making sure lock-on is aced.
You know he's at 60 already, right?
Yeah, even so.
Oh, that's beautiful to see.
Range of 1 to infinity. Yes, Garrett is a decent ace pilot. He just gets luck every single turn.
Isn't that the money up?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
every single turn at 120 will or above, he auto-casts luck on himself.
It's not amazing or anything, but that's...
Yeah, and considering that you can get him by chapter... And now he just got luck. But considering that you can get him by stage 4 or 5 in Z2-2, it's very easy to ace him in that game. Very easy.
Go ahead and get a kill here, game. Oh. So what's the 36.
Please note there are 2 skills you're going to need to buy for him. There's, you know, the standard one of make sure you get the consecutive action, but you also want to get the consecutive attack skill for him.
For Gainer?
Yes. Because his ace bonus means that anytime he's at 130 will or above, he gets plus 30 skill, which is enough to enable you will usually have more than 20 more than any enemy. The only other character who it's worth buying that skill for is really just the Aquarian, in my opinion. Although I'm sure there are other people who could make use of it. But the Aquarian is the only no-brainer. Just a bit. Would you like me to check how many are left?
There are 3.
So we've acquired a number of new units, 5 new units here, which we may use 2 of them.
The guy has become a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I told you it would.
I didn't expect it to be quite so...
Dramatic as that?
Yeah.
That's the power of the 6 gods attack.
I wasn't expecting it to immediately murder everything.
You're going to have God Mars get both kills now?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, just a weak hit with that.
Since he's getting close to ace.
Very good, only 11 more kills. SR point acquired. At any rate, it looks like we've cleaned them up for now. Dude, to think that things like that would show up, this world really is pretty crazy. It isn't just the Beastmen and the Invaders. Humanity's got plenty of enemies all over the place. And to top it off, we've even got humans fighting each other. That's the kind of place this world is. Seems like things are pretty crazy over here as well. Renton and Kape, Jiren and Gainer, and then there's me and Garrett. Why on earth did all of us members of Zooth get dragged over here, I wonder? So Tim was working with the Beastmen? That's what he said himself. I didn't think he'd be the type of guy who'd die so easily, but to think that he'd be doing something as despicable as that? I'm in shock. There were Gundams in your world as well? I'm the one who's shocked here. See. I would never have guessed that there'd be Gundams over here as well, and that they'd look so similar to the ones we have. Come to think of it, Shin and Camille's... Even though Shin and Camille come from entirely different worlds, they both had things that they both used Gundams. I wonder if the Gundams themselves are some kind of special existence across various worlds. I'm sorry. Yeah, you really do look exactly like the Renton that I know. Yeah, it's not too weird. I mean, but I hadn't even thought that there would be other versions of me out there in a parallel world or something like that. But I guess it's some kind of fate that we wound up meeting each other again here. He may be different than the one I know, but I'm sure I'll get along fine with you. If you're fine with me, then I look forward to working with you, Garrod. Nice to meet you again, Renton. Eureka. Huh? I know that you're different than the Eureka I know. But I still think I want to be friends with you. You know about me? Yeah. But that doesn't have anything to do with it. Hello, Francesco. But Eureka? I'm sorry. It's fine. I know you wanted to become friends with Eureka. But could you please wait a little while longer? Eureka's had a lot of crazy stuff happen to her, and still hasn't had time to sort out her feelings yet. You're a kind person. You're the kind of person who'll accept Eureka, no matter what happens. Yeah, that's what I intend to do at least. But to think that all of these members of Zooth got dragged off to another world, it's way too unnatural. Yeah. Leaving aside the people who got swallowed up while they were in their mechs, we have a lot of people who weren't even in them at the time, or even those who had buried them. Lauren Sahak. It's pronounced Sahak.
Really? Oh.
Yes. Roran Sahak. I feel your worry. Captain Harry. If Zooth's members have been wrapped up and flung into this world, then there's a high likelihood they've been involved in it as well. See. Princess Diana Soleil, who'd been living secretly on Earth in order to learn about it. I wonder if she's here as well. You can only wonder. Those who fought for the sake of humanity, the visitors from another world. Let's see. The wanderers who sought a new land of their own, and those who brought freedom to a land trapped by its past. And then, to top it off, the Gundams that destroyed the world. Those who bear the stigma. Seems as though we've got quite an interesting cast assembled here. I wonder if that man will realize it already. If so, then I suppose I'll need to go and meet them. Oh, accursed wanderer. I shall return you to that infinite. hell from which you left. Alright. And that's that there. Let's take a look at the time.
It's just 4-5.
Alright, I think we will go ahead and cut off here. Tomorrow when we come back, we'll wind up picking up the most beloved unit of all time.
The Nikic!
The Orgus. Yes, the Nikic. And the Orgus from the Super Dimension Century Orgus.
Which is
It
a unit
transforms.
that I now actually kind of want to see.
It looks ugly. It shoots missiles.
It has nothing but missiles.
Alright, so, here's hoping you've all enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.